Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Let's Play .hack.gu Volume 2. Last time, a lot of stuff happened and I got pretty pissed off at Aseo, but let's not dwell on the negatives. Adley has awakened as an Epitaph user, and we got her back from Sakaki, so all's well that ends well, or something, I don't know. Doesn't really feel like quite a victory, because, I don't know. If you saw last time, you know I got pretty upset with something Aseo did, so... But then again, how is that different from any other episode of this Let's Play? But now, what are we off to now? Sakaki went and disappeared, and we're waiting on Yada to find out where he went to. Why are we coming here? Do we have a place to go to? I don't remember if we did. Why are we here? Oh, that's right, because we had enough Adler's keys to get Adley's new lost weapon. I really like Adley's lost weapon, although I'm kind of a little confused about how it works, because I always was under the assumption she absorbs damage from physical attacks by enemies, and she gets 25% of that damage back as SP, which is like super helpful for Adley because she relies on SP for all of those ridiculously expensive healing spells. But when I was looking over the actual terms of it, it might be the damage that Adley deals comes back as SP. Like when she just smacks her staff at an enemy when she's like running around. So I'm not sure. That's gonna have to be something that I kind of keep an eye out for. But this time we have a full party to fight one of these things, so you can see how it's meant to be done. I still can't believe I took out that one with just Haseo. I'm still baffled, like, what happened in that fight to make Haseo, like, invulnerable to all damage. But, it's got some different patterns on it now, but it's basically the same enemy, and that's gonna be the same for, like, everyone, too. So, let's do this. Yeah, I'm curious to see in the future. I'll have to try to remember to pay attention a little better during battles that Adley's in to find out whether, you know, her receiving damage gives her SP back or her delivering damage gets her SP back, because that's kind of a big difference in usefulness. But, yeah, we'll have to figure that out, but it's like the same situation as before, really. It's gonna start healing itself around halfway for HP. In fact, it's gonna heal itself a lot when its HP gets low, so something that I failed to do when when I went through this time. Is that lawn guy back again? I, like, waited so long making sure everybody doing their stupid yard work was done. And, like, as soon as I sit down, it happens again. Oh my god, it's so annoying. It irritates me so much. I hope you can't hear it, but I need to get these done today. Like, it's annoying having, like, small windows to get this recording done, and then that is, like, mitigated even further by all these other distractions going on. It's ridiculous to just take my laptop and my microphone into a closet and just record there. To be honest, it's getting so irritating. But where was I? How are we doing here? Oh yeah, this is where I'm gonna close to what I was trying to say before, because it's gonna heal its HP when it gets to a certain point, and it's gonna keep healing it, making it kind of hard to keep up with damage. So it's gonna be healing itself more than the damage you're dishing out. So kind of keep an eye on your awakening here, too, because, I mean, ideally, you want to kind of save your awakening for when it's down to around half HP and kind of hope to take it out in all in one shot. That, or try to, you know, at the very least bring it almost all the way down and then just, like, go nuts with skills until it happens. Something I don't think I mentioned yet, when I was doing the post-game stuff for Volume 3, I ended up putting a lot of characters on the Rage strategy, just so they can raise their weapon levels faster, since they're going to be using skills more often. So that might be something you'd want to try here too. I'm personally a fan of, like, the the free will thing, so, because that's, like, the only real way you can, you know, have people automatically heal you when things get tough. You know, it sucks that way. I really wish GU had more, like, options to customize how your people fight in the, in battles like the original series had. So the original series, you can have, like, a ton of options on what you can do. You can have this, like, shortcut to tell everybody all at once, just attack, just do healing spells, just do magic, just do strengthening skills, weakening skills, don't use skills. It was great. It was, like, very good to adapt to, like, any kind of situation. And then, my god, that is so fucking distracting. I'm sorry, hold on, I'm gonna... He's just, like, literally standing outside my window, just, like, blowing grass. I don't know. I can't wait for the summer to be over. Like every single day, there's been, like, yard work or some kind of construction going on outside my house, and it's been driving me up the wall. I can't even concentrate anymore on the video. I just kind of want to be like, I'm done already, just try again another time, but... really wanted to get a couple more episodes done, because the last time I tried to record, I was sick and not really feeling it. And I had intended to record more then, too, but then it was just like... I don't know, I was sick, felt like I wasn't really doing good with commentary, so I just said try it another day. But... anyway, yeah, GU doesn't have, like, a whole lot of, like, options for, like, how your party fights. It's basically those four, where it's free will, which is basically just gonna attack and use skills every now and then rage, which will use skills, like, almost exclusively, and then life, which will, you know, concentrate on restoring HP and SP, and then, I forget what the last one is. We never really use it. But, yeah, it just would have been nice. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself here, because I thought I would have enough to finish it off, but whatever reason, it didn't give me as much damage that time as last time. Well, maybe it's because my, I cut it out of the video, because that scene for the Awakening, you know, gets pretty repetitive, but, maybe I just didn't have enough hits, like the thing you have to, like, jam the buttons for. But that was it. It's really, these things really aren't too tough at all. Like, I just don't go in by yourself like I did that first time. And just like Haseo, every other Epitaph user is gonna have their own little inner monologue. Classic anime writing.
But you're my... I did it! Adelie is powered up! I promise I'll continue to be useful to you.
You're always useful, don't listen to Haseo, like, ever. But Adelie is powered up. Oh, what a video game thing to say. It's almost appropriate. It makes you remember you are playing a video game. Oh, but, yeah, let's take a look at her, oh yeah, that's even though they're holding it in the cutscene, you know, they still don't, have it equipped. But absorb 25% of regular attack damage as SP. Yeah, so I was always just kind of under the assumption, since she's a Harvest Cleric and she's not doing physical attacking anyway, it must mean, like, when she receives damage, but now I'm just like... I think it would say receive damage, because they do that for, like, you know, the items you customize on armor and stuff like that, and I think maybe even one of these lost weapons has something like that too. But, yeah, we'll deal with these lost weapons more. We do get them all, or most of them. We don't get the fan, because, that party member doesn't join you in this game. So I figured, you know, no point collecting the 50 Adler's keys to unlock something you're not even going to be able to use. I'll just wait until the next game for that. But surprisingly, it's already, like, claimed by the next game, so I don't even really understand why you have the option to unlock it in the first place. It's weird. That, oh, official forum business. You know it's important when it's on the official forum. Oh, back in the Moon Tree thread, huh? It looks like things have quieted down. Does this mean that the Zelkova followers won? Apparently the Moontree headquarters area is being temporarily shut down. I wonder what all the Moontree members are going to do now. Moontree headquarters is being shut down? That's kind of odd. There shouldn't be any reason for the admins to get involved in a player conflict. Maybe there was some system problem as well. I don't know. There's been no word from CC Corp about it, so it's anyone's guess as to what's going on. At least it looks like they haven't disbanded for now. That should be good news for you, kinda. Well, according to Matsu, everybody's leaving. It looks like my guest key is finally working again. I went to headquarters as soon as I could, but there was no one there. Everyone was being chased away by the grunty in the front of the gate. I wonder what happened in there. Yeah, most likely no one's gonna believe what happened in there, just like the IDA server incident, but... oh well. What's here in the desktop? Oh god, we got a little bit of everything. We got mail, we got news, we got the forums. Yada. Urgent. Come to the Serpent of Lore. Great, I'm glad I had to lock it. I'm glad I had to log out to get that important message. What's going else on the world? What's in the news today? Anything useful at all? Man falls from apartment window. Yeah, there wasn't really anything too much. That man falls from the apartment window. I think that, like, it doesn't even directly say it, but it kind of, like, hints it might have been related to the Moontree incident, but I didn't really think it was too important to keep in. And then, yeah, surprisingly, the rumors board didn't actually have anything too interesting in it either. It kind of just played off something else that happened in the news. This I did keep in. This is a picture of Belmonk from the back. Like, from the original game. I feel like I was always chasing the shadow of that man during the R1 days. It seems that rumors of that man's return are silently starting to spread to this new world as well, but I can't believe them that easily. Still, I cannot help but long for the day when I can again cross swords with him in the arena. Well, there was no arena in the first series. Hey, Nogmung, you have the same character model that I do, so I always remember you. That man, eh? I hear he's back too. Of course, those are just rumors. I'll tell you if I see him. Oh, that's nice of you. Who is this guy? I only started playing from R2, so I don't know much about R1. Are those wings on his back? Damn, that's cool. Way to pat yourself on the back, dot heck. There was a guy who kind of looked like that entered in a title match between Haseo and Sirius, but that's not the same guy, right? Yeah, so I kept that in there just because, like, I wanted to show, like, at least some people on the boards do recognize, like, Azure Balmonk and Azure Orca, but, like, it still really ticks me off that, you know, no one in the actual story will recognize them, even though they've, like, known each other in the first games. Like, Entrance. I feel like Entrance really should have had something to say about that. That's still, like, that really bothers me, but whatever. Let's go see what Yada wants. And I really wish you can just get short mail in the game, because it's so frustrating to, like, have to log out and then, you know, have a... Oh, what's happened? Oh! Speaking of the Azure Balmonk and Orca... Looks like Tri-Edge is finished being dead. That's cool. He's like, yeah, back to full health, bitch. And he's got his posse. Oh man. I got a feeling we're in for some kind of finale for this volume 2. We are coming up on it too, you know, we still got, you know, a decent handful of episodes left, but after the Moontree incident, we were kind of, like, closing out the story for Volume 2 now.
Let's head for Raven's Serpent of Lore.
Yeah, but yeah, it's so annoying when you have to log out to, like, just hear Yada say, come to the Serpent of Lore. Like, why can't there be, like, a short mail? Short mail exists in the plot, and they have it during cutscenes, so, like, why can't it be part of the game, too? Like, some things I really feel like you shouldn't have to log out of the game just to proceed with the story. It's really obnoxious. kind of annoying too that you have to keep on going back to Makanu once Makanu's not your only hometown anymore. Because like all you really need to do in Makanu now is like check up with the Vital Vistas if you're doing their side quests, and then come to Raven for whatever they have you come to. But whatever. I mean, I still like Makanu and everything, but like when you keep getting more and more home at-homes, or not at-homes, but whatever, never mind.
Sakaki has apparently headed in the direction of Theta thinking innocent life.
In the direction of there. As if there was a road that led there.
We do not know what to expect there. It may not be wise for everyone to go.
No one ever does go. It's always 3 people. What do you mean everyone? We never travel as a group.
Accompany him as a negotiator.
Yada never leaves this room to begin with, unless he's Nala, apparently.
Negotiator?
That's right. We will need to find out more from Sakaki. Using Ida for mind control and for controlling reality from online is a rather large and complex plan for Sakaki to make by himself.
I don't know. He seems like the manipulative type. I think he could have pulled it off on his own.
I want to talk to Sakaki.
No way. It's too dangerous.
Dude, let Adelie just do what she wants. God damn.
Right now, I have no idea if the Sakaki who did terrible things to Moontree, or the Sakaki who was always so kind to me and so gentle, is the real Sakaki.
Yeah, she needs that
It's true that
closure.
if I talk to him, I may feel even worse about things.
Like
that I do
and I'm
myself.
sure many people watching this have also gone through something where,
Find out. I want to know.
whether it was like an idea of a person you had in your head, or
Young lady,
just
I understand
someone that
you
flipped their personality and
Okay.
like how they treated you on a dime.
Haseo.
You kind of need that closure to find out like who the real person is.
After all, this is also Adelie's problem.
Haseo.
Very well then. Haseo, Adelie, and Pai will kindly leave now and head for Theta thinking innocent life.
Would you kindly leave and head for there? Man, that is so stupid in BioShock, man. I know everybody's like in love with BioShock and everything, but BioShock, I used to love BioShock, and then like the more I played it, the more I realized this game is super pretentious. Maybe I should do a BioShock Let's Play after this. Oh my, it's weird, because like, in today's day and age with YouTube and everything, you'd think it'd be easier to find like more opinions like in YouTube reviews and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, I guess it's been a few years since I checked, but like, I remember looking like far and wide for like a single person to like have something like to say that wasn't absolute praise for BioShock, and I only found one video that like said he hated it, but it was like such a immature, dumb video with him just going like, "This game's shit. You know why? Because it's shit. Shit, man. This game's shit." Like over and over, and it was just like, oh, like the one negative video about BioShock, and it's so poorly written, it doesn't even matter. Ugh, God, I don't know. I can't even like say it's just the story that's pretentious. Well, no, I can say just the story's pretentious. But like, normally if like a story is dumb, I can like at least enjoy the gameplay, but even the gameplay just kind of, excuse me, pisses me off. I mean, I don't know though, I keep going back and like watching like Let's Plays of it, and because I always feel like there's something about BioShock that I'm missing, that like I would like it better if I like understood what other people are seeing in it and stuff like that. But I don't know. That doesn't have anything to do with .hack.gu. Don't know why I'm talking about it, but yeah. So the next time we're gonna go after Sakaki, and next couple of episodes, some big things are gonna start going down. So stay tuned for that, guys, and I'll see you next time. Later.